Yo, what's good, son? It's your boy Eon. You already know me, and this is Forever Slow Stroking the podcast, episode 93. Thank you for tuning in, son. Last week I spoke to y'all about support and resistance. So this week I really want to focus on trading trends, right? And I want to teach you how to trade the trends as well as how to identify a trend, whether it's an uptrend and downtrend, son. If you are listening to this on Apple, Google, or Spotify, I highly recommend that you tune in to the YouTube version so that you can see the visuals of what I'm saying. But yeah, so let's get right into it, son. Here we go. Now we're gonna go into some trends, right? So what do you notice? Let's clear this, right? So what do you notice in here, and here? These highs are getting lower. What do you notice here, and here? Now we're just gonna focus on these on this area right here. What do you notice in this area? This high is getting lower and this low is getting lower. That's called a downtrend. With respect, this low is getting higher. These lows are higher and these highs are higher. So that's considered to be an uptrend. So an uptrend typically will take you like this, right? Uptrend typically looks like this, where price action is bouncing between support and resistance on a diagonal setup. And same with this downtrend. This is a really tight downtrend, but if I was to just draw overall, you still see the downplay in price action. It's a slight downtrend, but you still see the downplay in price action. So price action is bouncing between support and resistance on a diagonal move in a downward direction. So this is a downtrend. So I'm going to label that DT. And this is an uptrend, UT. So the downtrend, the way to play the downtrend, if the market is overall selling, don't try to buy the market, right? You want to wait for chances to sell because that's where you're going to see the most profit the fastest, right, son? If you try to buy this, it's going to happen slow. You're getting a lot of pullback, especially if you're playing options. Your pullback is going to wipe out your contracts because you're going to have a theta kicking in. Then your delta's going to start getting lower. And that's not something that you want, right? You probably still make money in the long run, but your contract's going to get beat up. But if I wait here and I start buying puts, then automatically there's less pullback. So I'm just making money all the way down. And the money's quicker. It's more excitement in that bread, right? My contracts aren't getting beat up. And it looks better, right? If you're playing on the Forex side, this applies for Forex too. And crypto, you could use the same methods, right? That is how you properly trade this downtrend, right? Likewise, same here. You get to this area. Say, wow, okay, price action can't hold here. Oh, we got a pullback. Bet, let's buy this. Oh, the pullback came back lower than this. All right, we're going to buy this too. And sure enough, immediately, within 1 day, you've made about 80% of this upward move you made. That's valid, right, son? Pull back again. All right, cool. Prices stopped. Where did we go? We broke this area right here. Cool. We're going down. I'll sell that too. Once we get back to the area where prices look excited, let me get out. You get rid of your sell, don't buy. You get rid of your sell, and then you wait and see what happens next. Okay, now we're getting to an area where markets are no longer getting lower. They're getting higher. My highs are getting higher, right? It's like, my lows are getting higher. Why are my lows getting higher? And your lows are getting higher because now we're creating an uptrend, right? We're creating this UT, this uptrend. That's why your lows are getting higher, right? So now instead of selling the market, you want to start buying the market. Okay, I'll buy it when it gets here. Cool. Price. It's easier to buy because now prices are willing to go up without as much pullback. Cool. Buy that, break out, and take my profit. Oh, it came back to the same price. Cool. Buy it again. Nice breakout. Take the profit. Buy it again. Here, you probably take a little loss. Not take a loss, but here you probably will wait. But, I mean, overall, you should be taking your profit around 20-50%, right? You should be taking profit in general. So that is how you use the uptrend and the downtrend for trading. Now, let me clear this out. So, let's go back, right? And finally, I want to tell you about this thing called accumulation. Accumulation is very important for people who are trading because this can help you to identify when large money is loading up a position. So here in accumulation, it'll look like consolidation, right? Accumulation looks much like consolidation, right? So here we see prices consolidating. Overall, it's consolidating, but the way I broke it down, we had a downtrend and an uptrend, but prices are overall consolidating, right? We get a probe down here, and with accumulation, prices will consolidate for, a good amount of time, right? So here our consolidation, occurred from August 2020 about March 2021. So that was a good amount of time, right? So our accumulation was in effect. We get a probe down here. Prices got so excited, it just couldn't stay. So what happened? People bought this up. People who have been buying all of this, people who've been buying here, all the lows, whoever's been buying all the lows finally said, bet, I see this, I want this, because this is better than any other price I bought this security at. So I'm going to buy this low and build out my final position and buy this low. And when they buy this probe, the market goes crazy because now once we get back into the trend, once we get back into the consolidation area, people are, oh, we're back at support. Let me buy it so that we can run to resistance. And now that gets more buyers. As you can see, the candlesticks start getting larger because there's more volume, there's more participation in the market. So that is how your accumulation is in effect. And then when we get a breakout, you see prices break above your resistance and hold. Prices are holding above resistance. So we're not pulling back anymore. We're holding above resistance. And that is how you use the accumulation phase to profit. And that is how, in addition, that's how you use your consolidation to trade up as well as trading down. So buying calls, buying puts, buying shares, selling shares, shorting, buying on the forex side, selling on the forex side. That's how you utilize all these, actions, so that way you can be profitable and make money.